John Wells. I'm with J-Tech. We're in another video on drive shafts. My previous two videos were on clutch adjustment and the input shaft. Today I'm just going to be covering the external inspection of the drive shaft. Okay, starting at the beginning or the most forward part of the semi, we have a bell housing and it contains the clutch assembly. The clutch assembly is its main purpose is to engage and disengage the engine's torque to the drive shaft to make the rear wheels of the truck push the semi forward or put it in reverse. And that's all contained here at the clutch assembly. The clutch, real basic. You want to make sure that all your bolts, foundation bolts, are in good order. They're not stripped. The heads are not stripped. They have washers. Inside or on the side of the clutch assembly, there's an inspection port where we can adjust the bearing or the release bearing. We can check for free play and brake squeeze. Those were all on my previous videos. I'm not going to go into the dimensions of those, but that's where we would as a technician go and take those measurements. There is a zerk fitting that's inside for the release bearing that we need to make sure that is greased on a periodic maintenance schedule. Okay. From the clutch, we move to the Eaton transmission. Now, the transmission is it contains all the gears for the speed and the torque going to our drive shaft to the differential. You have many inputs on your transmission. You have air, you have hydraulic and electrical. Okay. On your electrical, you want to make sure that there's no chafing on any of the electrical cableways, that they're secure. If it's a mechanical fitting or a hydraulic, you want to make sure that there's no oil or seepage coming out, and they're all tight. On the you have two grease fittings on the 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock position. There is on the rear seal. There's another zerk fitting, and you want to do just a real quick visual inspection on all your from the transmission. We move into the drive shaft. Now, the drive shaft, you don't want it to be loose. You want all your supports intact. Your universal, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 universal joints that need to be greased. There's 2 zerk fittings on each universal joint. We want to make sure those are greased. Going down the line, you just want to make sure that everything is secured tightly and it's not loose. Once you go into the differential, you've got components that you need to make sure that your air is there's no leakage in the air, that the oil is at the right level, and that the fill cap is on securely. And basically, that is. Oh, I didn't go over the fill for the transmission. All right, what I like to do, go back to the transmission. There is an inspection port for the level of the oil. On the left-hand side, there is going to be an oil level indicator. You pull that out, you put your finger in there, make sure you touch the oil. Same thing with the differential oil as well. That's what normal oil. And now, of course, on top of the transmission and the differential will be the fill. You want to make sure you have good, clean oil for those components. Thank you for viewing my video, and have a great day.